Keys. Okay, let's get to it. Let's get to the first known accuser that I remember, and nobody paid him no attention. Everybody just overlooked him, called him a clout chaser. You ain't got no proof. Not blah blah blah. It's a money grab, right? Remember this guy, Christian Keys? Let's go.
Done my best to forgive this person, but it happens. It happens. It's not just women that have to deal with it, but it's also men sometimes.
Honey, I was not expecting Christian Keys to be the next person to rock the Hollywood elite's boat with all the allegations. But here we are. Here we are.
I wasn't working for him in the month and the year that he showed up to my apartment and offered me $100 grand to take my clothes off.
Wow.
He said,
wow.
I don't even need to touch you. I just want to see you naked.
Oh my God. So yeah, the Boondocks episode of the Tyler Perry, when Pops was asked to be in the starring role of his play. Oh my God, yes. Oh my God. Okay, let's go.
I declined.
So Christian is talking about his experiences with SA in Hollywood, and he doesn't name drop, but according to a lot of people, whatever he said while narrating his experiences was definitely giving Tyler Perry. I mean, he talks about a black man, a powerful black billionaire who brags about having several black men on his payroll and has a documentary. Interesting, right? Anyway, before we get too ahead of ourselves, let's just get right into this hot mess and what Christian spilled. So before Christian landed starring roles in Hollywood, he did a bit of modeling and was the love interest in a couple of music videos. But his career started to skyrocket when he started working with Tyler Perry, and that meant that he started sitting in rooms with the rich and the powerful. Now, Christian is saying that whatever happened with the rich and the powerful behind closed doors is a conversation that needs to be had, because there's too much SA going on behind the scenes. And he did one hell of an expose on Instagram.
I've been speaking to my brother about making a declaration of my experience. What I experienced with certain powers that be that were moving inappropriately. And I really, it's in my bone marrow to discuss that, because...
Okay, now here's where I take issue with some people, some lower C, D list, E list actors. Like, what is inappropriate? This is Hollywood. This is what they do. This is what they do. Me personally, I'm starting to grow a little bit numb to the wide-eyed, bushy-tailed, the talent. I just want to make it. I just want to be a star. Like, you're going to have to do some things, man. Okay? Woody McClain is a great example. He ain't built for this Hollywood shit. Clearly, this man wasn't either. Okay? I don't want to minimize anybody's experiences, but they do give you a choice. You do have a choice in the matter. Just like Cassie had a choice to leave. Daphne had a choice to leave. But guess what? That lifestyle is pretty addicting. Most people would kill to see their name in lights. Okay, this is why a lot of people are on YouTube. This is their last chance at any shot of getting to Hollywood. Okay? Once again, I'm not here to dismiss anybody's, trauma, grief, whatever the case, but most people, like the whole, I'm gonna be a star. I just don't feel sorry for y'all. It's 2025 and we're still acting like we don't. Is that what they're doing now? They're doing the casting couch is real. Like, shut up. Shut the fuck up. Yeah. Shit or get off the pot. Yeah. Stay or go. It's just that simple. Stay or go. Let's go.
Thankfully, God built me the way that he built me, but...
Girl, in the video that Christian uploaded to Instagram, he spilled some hot, stankin' tea of his Hollywood experience, and particularly singled out one powerful man for his persistent bad behavior, who he said he rejected every time.
Wants to harass. I was like, well, I gotta protect me, because I'm saying no, and I don't want this person, as powerful as they are, to try to get in the way of my work.
According to Christian, this very powerful person bragged about having multiple young black men on his...
Oh, did I see an A5A tattoo? So you're in a frat. Oh, okay. You're a fraternity dude. Oh, well, then you should be used to all the weird stuff. See, that's why I can't take this homeboy serious. Sir, you're a part of the Divine Nine. Some of your indoctrination came off weirdness. You should be used to this by now. That's it. That's all. How bad do you want it? How bad do you want it? And then on top of that, when you get in, and then you can't compartmentalize, and you make excuses for why you can't justify why you did what you did to get to the top. Now you want to come out and snitch on everybody. Like, I don't respect that. I don't respect that. Like, get to a ripe old age. Do like Quincy Jones. Get to like 80 years old and be like, okay, fuck it, I don't care. Hey, I was sleeping with this person, that person. Okay, get to a ripe old age to where you don't care anymore. Then go ahead and spill your beans. But this, while you're still trying to climb the ladder, is not a win to me. This is not. I should not care what happens to you. You can't even protect the industry that you're trying to get into. Right? Because this thing is built on everybody lock arms and everybody keep this thing of ours, together, a secret, whatever the case may be, until you get to some, you get to Al Pacino's age and be like, hey, there was this time this man, and like, I don't respect this. I just don't. Sorry.
Person bragged about having multiple young black men on his payroll, and the black men just had to show up when he requested them to be there. And we are not just talking about speculations here. Christian also showed fans a recorder, saying he has kept one on him since 2005, and added that he has multiple voice recordings of what happened to him. He also noted that the wonderful thing about confidentiality agreements and non-disclosure agreements is that they can't prevent somebody from turning all of those recordings over to the police, because the harassment is a crime and attempted SA is a felony. He actually gave a couple of instances where he was harassed and said that after the powerful man offered him $100K to strip, the man offered to buy him a car as an apology.
Exactly.
And he has that conversation in one of the recordings. In another...
this thing of ours, like, y'all don't even take that. Y'all don't even respect the oath y'all take when y'all get into these situations. Like, the first chance, first sign of pressure, y'all fold and crack, and you're gonna run and turn on your phone and tell everybody your business. Like, I can't respect that, man. Come on.
Alleged incident, Christian said that he was sleeping off a night of drinking after an event in this person's home. He said the man tried to climb into bed with him and blamed it on the alcohol. And after trying to forgive and leave with a handshake, the man grabbed his privates instead of his hand. Then Christian also said that as he attempted to leave, the man reached for it and grabbed them once more. Well, he also said that Cassie speaking out against Diddy reminded him that this is a conversation that needs to be held. But Christian also said that he intentionally let the statute of limitations expire because for him, it's not about the money, and that the only regret he has is not being brave enough to speak out about this experience sooner.
But I bet you're still trying to be in the industry. Did he leave the industry, or is he still trying to be in it? That's another red flag for me. Okay, for everybody that wants to quit. Well, I left the industry. Give it time. You'll be back, right? Brandon T. Jackson, Spoken Reasons. Like, Spoken Reasons was a favorite for everybody. That fool trying to get back into Hollywood, right? You can't have it both ways, y'all. You cannot have it both ways.
I'm not blaming myself for
saying
no. I'm not blaming myself for almost quitting acting. I'm just mad at me for not being brave enough to say something sooner. That's the only thing that I regret.
Even though Christian did not mention the powerful person's name, based on what online detectives dug up and the clues Christian gave, the receipts are pointing a lot towards Tyler Perry. Christian himself talks about this man being a powerful billionaire, and he also talks about not watching a documentary of his. Now, which black man is a powerful billionaire who brags about having several black men on his payroll and has a documentary? If your answer is Tyler Perry, you are among the many who believe the tea is definitely about him. Of course, there was a heated debate about whether Christian was really talking about Tyler Perry, with people saying if it was about Tyler Perry, he wouldn't be still working with him. Others, however, took the stance that Tyler Perry's sexuality has always been questioned, and that they wouldn't be surprised if he's in fact named in Christian's allegations. Speaking of Tyler Perry's sexuality, many people also pointed out an episode of Boondocks that got him super angry. For those who don't know about the episode, in 2010, the Boondocks ran an episode called Pause, where there was a character named Jerome reminiscent of Medea. But the thing is, Jerome is a secretly gay man who doesn't really care about religion. He just uses it to shield his true sexuality. Apparently, after the episode aired, Tyler Perry contacted Turner Broadcasting and complained loudly about the episode, and even threatened to rethink his relationship with the company. And the episode pretty much disappeared from the airwaves after that. So with that being said, several people said that they wouldn't be surprised if Christian was actually talking about Tyler Perry. Others also felt that the fact that Christian has not publicly cleared Tyler Perry's name says a lot. I mean, as soon as he uploaded the video, thousands of people went to Tyler Perry's page and spammed his account with very harsh comments. Tyler is also the one being mentioned in hundreds of blogs and threads online. And I know that Christian has seen all these reactions to Tyler Perry. Now, if the man he is talking about about is not Tyler Perry, and considering Tyler is the one who sort of skyrocketed his career, like, don't you think he would respond to people and be like, hey, I've seen your nasty reactions to Tyler Perry, and I just want to let y'all know that I'm not talking about him. Why would he just watch people drag Tyler Perry through the mud if he is, in fact, not the person he is talking about? Anyway, there were also...
Oh, okay, so I'm gonna play dumb. I'm guessing Christian thinks he can become an A-list actor and get the Brad Pitt and Will Smith roles by being a stand-up, morally astute person that will report anybody that tries him in a compromising manner. I guess he believes that's how he's going to get to the top. Hard work and dedication, right? Okay. This man will never rise above anything that he's doing right now, and if he does, you best believe they bent him over pretty good. Okay, but let's continue.
Also, some people who argue that everyone should remain neutral until Christian is ready to tell it all. Christian said that very soon he will be dropping the voice recordings of the person and filing a case with all the documents and the receipts. And he said that y'all will be shooketh when you hear the recordings. Well, Christian also got a lot of reactions from several celebrities, and from how they were talking, it looks like a lot of celebrities are being essayed by the elites, and it's worse than you can ever imagine. One of the people who responded was Dondre T. Whitfield, who implied that there is an even bigger discussion to be had about some of the Black community's top figures. He wrote, y'all don't want to have this conversation. If we told y'all about your heroes and sheroes, it would break y'all. But now let's see if our people have the same energy when men are the targets of SH and SA. Let's see if we are more interested in protecting the people or celebrating the powerful. Another person who commented was Jason Lee, who defended Christian's intentions and claimed that he knows who he's talking about. Jason also hinted at this being a massive story that will shake up a lot within the media.
Okay, it's a year later, and not a peep from this guy. Okay, it's a year later and not a peep from this guy, but let's continue.
Writing, I know who Christian Keys is talking about, and baby, this is going to rock the industry, networks, icons, Black Hollywood. It's a wrap if he speaks out, and he should. At Christian Keys has never been messy, so don't question his motives. And get this, in his live, Christian also mentions that there is another person. He explains having a meeting with an investor to get him to invest in his company, and after he gave the presentation, his people left. The investor then asked him to go into a different conference room that leads to a suite. Then the investor changed into silk PJs and a robe and had champagne and strawberries. According to Christian, when he got up to leave, the investor asked him twice, "Are you sure?" And Christian knew right there and then that it meant he won't get the deal if he didn't hook up with the investor. Again.
Okay, so this had to happen to him twice. So he doesn't figure out how this thing really works. Like, he's still kind of like, my talent's gonna take me far. I don't have to compromise myself. I'm talented. Like, we're still talking this shit. Okay, cool.
And Christian refused the approach, but he said this person is out here paying tuition for HBCU classes. I wonder who this second person may be, paying tuition for HBCU classes. Robert F. Smith, maybe? In addition, Christian also mentions a woman.
Not Robert Smith, the Black billionaire that y'all used to celebrate so adamantly, and then come to find out he's a FBI confidential informant because what did he do? Robert Smith, what did he do? We'll go, I've done the story on him. We'll go back over it again. But yeah, okay, let's finish this up.
And I also wonder who that might be. In the meantime, let me know what you think about Christian opening up about his experience and the clues you picked up on and the people he's talking about in the comments section below.
Okay,